Come on, senorita. It's been a while since I've seen you. Oh, baby, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, I'm just giving a fuck, yeah. I'm just fucking kidding. What's up, fellas? GPS delivers here. I'm a little drunk doing this commentary. Thought it was a good time. In the middle of things, hence, it's just making complete gibberish. But that's basically what country music is at this point. Madden 2005 and Madden NFL 2005, going through wildcard round two very close games, two overtime games. You see right here, San Fran 69ers lose to the Philadelphia Eagles. We have to deal with those fucking loudmouth Eagles fans one more time. Look at that, Javon Walker. Holy fuck. No touchdowns, but 7 catches, 130 yards on that one. And then a nice win by the Houston Texans against the Denver Broncos by 2 touchdowns. Up 17-0 at halftime. Thomas Jones getting things done. 2 rushing touchdowns, over 100 yards on the day. Dan Campbell, number one receiving player for the Broncos. I can tell you what, fellas, if Dan Campbell, a blocking tight end, is your number one receiver, you're gonna lose by 2 fucking touchdowns to any team. I don't give a fuck if it is to the Texans in 2005. This is a fantasy franchise, so it's not like that really means too much. But there you go, Mike Holmgren talking to John Fucks right there before the game. It is the Panthers. We played them earlier in the season, did not feel a need to show them that's going to be the case when showing the rosters for like Madden 2009 coming up. Have already played the divisional playoff round for that one against the, San Fran 69ers. Andre Johnson right there. Steve Smith is back from injury, so that's good at least. I mean, we do have 2 impressive wide receivers for David Carr to get the ball down the field. Not only that, we have Ricky Williams, Todd Heap, one of the best tight ends and the NFL. Those Panthers players right there are pumped up because, you know what? With winning your own division, it doesn't matter if you're fucking 8-8 and win your own division. Fuck, you could be the Seattle fucking Seahawks and win your own division, being fucking 7-9, just to allow beast mode to be unleashed and eat a fucking bag of Skittles. But to show it off, first 2 plays. Not much going for the Panthers, but however, though, they are marching down the field at that point. Wilson with a nice catch. The tight end Wilson going to be chased down by Mr. Russell on that one. Eddie George wasn't able to get much the first meeting around against us, to where, we completely bottled up their running game. That was a victory by us, so I was feeling decently good heading into this matchup. However, though, the way this game is starting out, not too good. Ricky Williams not getting much done on the running game right there, but that kind of seemed to be the case in general. I don't know why David Carr, one of the most powerful arms in this game, one of the most powerful arms when he was starting for the Houston Texans, and this dude can't throw it past 35 yards down the field on a fucking 9 route. Get the fuck out of here, man. That shit's got to sail farther than that, but it's a 3-and-out for us after giving up an opening drive touchdown. And here we go. Nice little tackle right there by the safety. Just, so beautifully well as the ball goes down an extra, 10 yards down the field. Mr. Michael Jenkins with the catch is going to be first down. this team's going down the field. More and more. Williams with the catch. 2nd and inches now. This team, fortunately enough, a negative 3-yard rush. Basically, negative 4 yards, not exactly. However, it doesn't fucking matter. Hits the irrelevant tight end, but relevant for one fucking play that means a lot. And here we go on 3rd and inches. Fortunately enough, getting a near goal line stand. Gonna only give up 3 points on that drive. However, though, it's going to be very meaningful later on in this game. Down 10-0 at this point, but nice pass out to Andre Johnson down the field. Easily going to be a first down. Play action away from Ricky Williams, and then ball batted down. Going to be holding by Mr. Steinbach on that one. Steinbach brought to you by Shinerbach Beer and Texas right there. Catch right there by Steve Smith. Going to be a manageable 3rd down at that point, but Reed is in. Some of our players don't have good enough stamina to fucking be down on the field when it matters most, but 3rd and 1 now at this point. Eddie George is going to easily get the first down. Jon Kitna stepping back. It's going to be a catch by Mr. Hape Cod right there on the catch. And then an incomplete pass. Antoine Winfield's not going to let that shit slide the entire game, fortunately enough,
because, I mean, let's be honest. And then here we go. Probably the slowest pick six and most interesting and most scary, to be honest. We needed the points. I knew our offense wasn't playing all too well, but that was a big play. And then speaking of decently big plays, a first down right there by the Carolina Panthers, 10-7 at that point. And then a fumble picked up by Mr. Thomas, and Julius Thomas. I don't know exactly how to pronounce the name. I forgot it. I'm fucking sorry. However, though, Panthers challenged the fumble, and rightfully so. Mr. Eddie George just, I mean, it's a seldom act for him to fumble the ball. And, frankly, it was pretty smart choice by them to challenge the play. You get 2 fucking challenges in the game. Very rarely do you find yourself in the middle of a situation, a sticky situation, might you add, that you're going to need to really set yourself up to prevent any bit of a comeback in the game. Maybe, maintain the momentum of the game, maintain the lead, most importantly, of the game. And there you go. Didn't really fucking matter at that point. An incomplete pass on third down, going to be our ball right here. And then Reed down the middle. One of the very few times in which the wide receiver cuts back and actually helps you out with a route, changing things up. And then here we go, Ricky Williams down the field. Going to catch it about 6-7 yards down the field at this point. And then here we go, looking for a player, Mr. Todd Heap right in the middle. One of the best tight ends in football. Not really getting many yards with him, much yardage, throwing the ball with him. However, it's all good. And unfortunately not good, though, is on that pass right there to Andre Johnson. Going to be incomplete on the play. Nice catch by Steve Smith. Now on 4th and inches, I've noticed that the fullback dive has worked quite well for us, so well that it didn't even look like a first down, but I don't give a flying fuck at that point. But I do give a flying fuck about this. Gonna take the lead. Steve Smith, right down the middle. Gonna show shit up. Doing Deshaun Jackson type shit before Deshaun Jackson was a star in this league. Nice run by Eddie George. Gonna be a punt, however. Unfortunately, we're gonna get a fumble on that return by Steve Smith. Scored the touchdown, but unfortunately taking away the opportunity to get more points on the board. And then Mr. Wilkins right there gets shot right in the head, just like Mr. Wilkins Booth did to Abraham Lincoln. But it was not before a field goal, as football was not invented around that time. It was the theater, as any bit of lack of entertainment or shit entertainment they had before. First down right there. First down rush by Griffith. And then taking it down the field. Nice little pass on the short, small dig by Todd Heap. Nicely done. Pass out to Steve Smith. It's going to be batted down, maybe to spread the defense a little bit right there. Trying to give it to Andre Johnson. However, though, passing it to the back up tight end. It's going to be a first down by Mr. Diggler on that one. Nicely done. Ricky Williams going to get about 3 yards on that play. Ball trying to maintain the momentum down the field, maintain the drive, and a nice first down, and that's going to do quite well. Ricky Williams on about 8 yards on that one. 3rd and 2 now for David Carr and company to try to get the ball down the field. Nice pass out to Mr. Reed. We're up 14-10, trying to get more points on the board, trying to maintain this momentum. That should have been a play to set up a touchdown. However, they're going to have to settle it 4-3, but hey, that extends the lead to 7 points. 17-10 after starting off the game 10-0, 17 unanswered points. We're on the road, folks. We're going to have to big dick it quite a bit in this one. We haven't played all too well, yet we still find ourselves up by 7 points at this point. Another completion by Jon Kitna. 2 completions in a row, but however, that's going to end after that play. 3rd and 10 now. Going to pass it out. Incomplete pass after Antoine Winfield with the deflection now. Less than half a minute left in the third quarter. Beautiful run by Ricky Williams, and I wish I would have cut it up. That should have been a touchdown. And right there, Kevin Jones, the backup running back, caught up behind the line of scrimmage. Then a pass out to Mr. Todd Heap. It's going to sneak over on what seemed like a fucking front flip on that one. Mr. Gymnast for the first down. Now it's 3rd and 2. See what we can do to try to get a first down, and David Carr rushes right on the outside. Not gonna get it. However, though, like I said before, the fullback dive seems to usually prevail. Unfortunately, that doesn't always work, but I don't want to spoil things, not for this video, but another one. However, though, I mean, fortunately enough, Andre Johnson gets the tackle. That would have been a tied game had that been a pick six. It's kind of been a recurring theme in this Madden 2005 fantasy franchise. with David Carr is that, like, when he does throw the interceptions, it seems to be quite costly as it turns into a pick six. And then here we go. Game-tying touchdown. Not the Wilkins who missed the field goal before, but not a good start right there on this drive right here. Then a pass out to Mr. Digler right there, or Dilger, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I think Digler sounds cooler, but it is what it is. And I thought that was an incomplete pass, but Todd Heap with the catch. And then now, just over 2 minutes to go, Mr. Jones' incomplete pass is going to be Panthers ball. Tied game 17-all. We made the comeback. And then things are looking quite weary at this point. And here is 17. Oh, and then an interception by Mr. Russell right there, rustling feathers. And here we go. Jones getting it down the field. Nice 9-yard run on this one. Third down conversion. Give it to the fullback, Mr. Griffith, going down the field. And here we go, the last run just to get us right down the middle of the field. And here we go. Our hearts are pumping. Ben Roethlisberger, don't worry about him holding the ball. He's not nervous yet. He has not found himself with allegations in an Atlanta, Georgia nightclub. Don't worry. He's not going to fumble this one like Tony Romo. We are the Seahawks. He's not going to do it against the Seahawks because we make the game-winning field goal. We're going to find ourselves in the divisional round, fellas. Nicely done. This is the last game out of the slate of all the fantasy franchises. And now we have found ourselves with a nice win. We're joining the Madden 2009 franchise heading into the divisional round. We're joining 2006 with that nice win. Well, it was an ugly win, but it's a nice win because every win is nice. Let's be honest. It doesn't matter. You know, it's like sex, right? If you're having sex with your cousin, is it bad? It's sex. But going on, though, is that it's a nice win, fellas. I mean, it was not pretty. But looking at the stats, though, not all too many yards, but Steve Smith with an impressive game. We're going to have to utilize Andre Johnson and him on the field again at the same time. Good game by Carlos Dansby, young linebacker for us. There you go. Interception, pick six by Mr. Terry on that one. Nice interception by Mr. Russell. And oddly enough, I have to say Mr. Russell might have the most important interception out of all of them. We're going to make our way over. I mean, I don't know who we were going to play in the next round, but it doesn't fucking matter. We're stoked. This is a team that didn't even look like we were going to make the playoffs. We're like 6-5, ended up being 10-6. I'm looking forward to it. See y'all fellas next time on Madden 2005.